So what I feel is going on in this situation is that Winter has a subconscious. She does, even though she doesn't like to admit it. But she knows damn well that she's wrong for going to hell or wherever she is and not looking for her man. Hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share the Facebook, and subscribe because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube, and for a small monthly fee of $5. You babies, yes you, can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about Life After Death, The Coldest Winter Ever, Sequel by Sister Soulja, Part 7, okay? So before we go any further, I must ask, because if I do not ask, you will not give them to me. I don't know why. Is it like, and I don't think anything is wrong with the person. I just, believe that sometimes a person can get so enthralled in the video that they forget to like this video. So I'm going to ask you guys in the beginning, please, I would like a minimum of 500 likes. Let's go. So where we left off, okay, Winter was back in the stench, okay? Remember her boyfriend / devil dude, Lucifer 66, that ninja, i.e. Trey Songz, that is the perfect character for the devil, okay? He was living with her dude, that nigga, Trey Songz, as a snake, okay? Until the house got bombed. When the house got bombed, just magically, deliciously, she ends up back on the stoop next to the sewer, smelling the stench. Bomber Girl, who represents good, came along and said, listen, you have a choice. If you stay with that ninja, i.e. Trey Songz, then girl, he gonna take you to a greater depth of hell. Okay, you just in sub-hell right now. Okay, so what I suggest for you to do is to come with me because I have your best interest, right? A G-Wagons pull up. Didn't I tell you devils drive G-Wagons? That's what they do. The devils be driving them G-Wagons. Don't mess with them. That's why they so rare, okay? You don't see everybody driving them, but especially even a red one. Anyway, so the G-Wagon drives up. That ninja, Lucifer 66, Trey Songz, is driving home. Come on, girl. Don't stand around here talking to her. Didn't I tell you she was an old snitch? Don't mess with her. I'm a girl. Right? I chose to be one of the twins from Blackish, okay? That would be Marseille Martin. You'll understand why I chose her soon, okay? Because I'm going to choose her brother on the show also. The two twins are going to be characters or casted in this book review, okay? So the young lady stands in front of her to try to block the view between Winter and that ninja, but Winter's in her mind like, oh no, I can't ride with you, girl. I'm a real girl. I'm a real street girl, and street girls like street dudes, and we love bad boys, and I'm a bad girl. So peace, I'm out. She hop in the car, poof, Bomber Girl / Marseille Martin disappears, right? I need a drink, I told my forever ninja. Something strong, I asked. I got whatever you need. Whatever I got, I get it for you, he said solemnly, and I loved it. What did UBS say that got you upset? He asked me calmly. To which I replied, "Don't ever ask me about another bitch again." Okay, all right, girl. I was still tight because the teenage bitch's voice was revolving in my mind. For some bullshit reason, I couldn't push it out. "Funny, you should mention mama. Funny, you should mention mama. Funny, you should mention mama." Her words and her voice were on a loop in my head. Right. So what I feel is going on in this situation is that Winter has a subconscious. She does, even though she doesn't like to admit it. But she knows damn well that she's wrong for going to hell or wherever she is and not looking for her mammy. You wrong, girl. She also wrong for serving her mammy crack because Bullet told her to. But is playing this over. That's her guilty conscience saying to her, "Winter, how could you be dead? You know your mammy dead. Why you ain't looking for her?" Right? So now she starts to reflect back on how fly her mama used to be. All the things that her mother taught her, So don't even get it twisted. When we said in the last book review for The Coldest Winter Ever that her parents created this beast, her mother was the reason as to why Winter, or both her parents, but we talking about her mammy now, but her mother is the reason as to why her behavior is such, okay? She went into talking about how her mother had this air of, okay, bow down to me. I'm the biggest and the greatest. Nobody can top me. And then she treated her own family like they were her minions also. So because of that, I thought to myself, well, maybe that could be part of the reason why Winter's mother, Lana Santiago's big sister, I think her name Aunt B, the one that stole all Winter money in The Coldest Winter Ever, why she had a problem with her. Because even Winter's cousins were to bow down to her, and the reason was because I guess the Santiago family had a sense of entitlement. Like, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing that for you. I'm employing you. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be hood rich, and it reflected in how they treated the people that were considered to be their family and friends, right? So she continues to talk about how beautiful and fly her mother was. She even talked about the parties that they would have at that big mansion. I forgot where it was, in New Jersey. And from time to time, she talked about how her mother would take a line, a booger sugar. Child, that's a gateway drug. No wonder your mammy went on the crack. If they said that in the Coldest Winter Ever book, I don't recall, right? But she recalled her mother doing lines. Inappropriate for your child to see it, but if Winter is copying everything that the mother do, then that explains a lot. It says that crack was whack. That's what her mammy said. Crack was whack, okay? Then when things turned, the mother started using crack. Winter say she don't want nothing to do with crack mama. Unless her mother is a fly Betty mama that she remembers before she got on crack, she don't want nothing to do with her. Mama ranked and ruled everything, even her own real life sisters, who were my aunts. She didn't say so and so is number one and this one is number two or anything like that, but I could see Mama's words through her actions. Barbara, aka Aunt B, was her older sister. Mama had her to babysit me from time to time. Aunt Barbara was appointed and paid to be babysitter to all of the family's kids, even though she hated children. So why in the hell would you get the aunt that hate kids to babysit? I mean, that's just reflective of just dumb behavior. In addition to paying her sisters, Mama treated them to spas and clubs, hair salons, concerts, sports events, and parties and Broadway shows. Places they could never have afforded on their own dollar. Mama's brothers all worked for Papa. Mama made Papa commander over them all. In the Santiago family, Santiago and me stayed true to the game. Even my sisters, Porsche, Lexi, and Mercedes, all rebounded and landed on their feet. Kept it royal. I never ever said it out loud, but that's why I pushed mama way to the back of my mind and deleted her from my talk, mention, and memory. And even if there is a Jana or a heaven, whatever, and mama is there in heaven, if she don't look like or feel like or talk like the Brooklyn mama, then I don't want nothing to do with her. Okay, she told her. The young bitch had blown the sturdy front door of the firehouse right off its hinges. But because down here there is no alternation of day and night, no moon or sunshine, no traffic lights or street lanterns, it was next to impossible to see and measure the damage. Do you have a flashlight? I asked before he walked away. I prefer fire. You know that. That's because he's the devil. He's the devil, girl. The devil don't need no flashlight. Boom, fire. I'm going to clean up every trace of her. I'm asking for the flashlight and a broom. I can do it right. I know you have both because I know you have whatever I need. I smiled at him nicely. She around there trying to be a dutiful girlfriend, she ain't got no ring, but all she knows is that's her forever ninja, right? She around there trying to be a dutiful wife, clean up the house, because somebody came in, blew up the house, because like I've explained before, that there are constant wars between good and evil. Lucifer, 66, represents evil. UBS, who's led by Bomber Girl, represents good. Okay. And they fighting over winter. Ready to get that D, the demon D. Okay. Of course, he tell her, leave it, funky. Because I like it funky. Okay. Not too clean. That's what she say. They have them old beautiful escapade again. Okay. He throwing her around the monkey bars. She landing on her back in a V, Then this time, okay, he licked another place, all right, back here, back there, okay. He licked that, he gonna want to stick it, remember that. He told her, I like ass, okay. Girl, I'm telling you, he trying to get back there, If she say it ain't never happened to her before, maybe you ain't never met nobody that wanted to get back there and, lick it. Okay, but pay attention. If somebody trying to lick it, they gonna want to stick it afterwards. Okay, that's just, I don't care where you are. All right, on earth, the devil, heaven, around the corner, in the car. If they lick it, they trying to put something in there. Girl, keep your minds open. Stay woke. I really like you, bitch, he said as he stroked. And your ass is the most comfortable to me. That's good, he said as he stroked again. I'm an ass man, he added. The whole sexual encounter was perfect, minus those 4 words. I'm an ass man. Which comes to think of it is he said in the heat of his own passion, still I didn't like it. Well, maybe because you ain't never had nothing back there to figure it out, child. But I don't know. Is Sister Soulja trying to say that sticking it in somebody's ass is evil? I don't know. You know how she turned into a serpent, a python, okay? After this go round, because every time he hunches women, he turned his women into something else, obviously, okay? Because this time, when she came to her senses after he put that, devil D on her, she turned into a dog, a shaggy dog, a female dog. So when he said, come here, bitch, he meant that for real, okay? I heard she's back, a woman's voice said before he even saw her. She was coming through the black hole where the firehouse door used to be. I heard her coming with my dog ears. That's why I tucked myself behind the huge medicine ball in the far corner. Is that why you broke all 6 of my mirrors, all of the glasses at my bar, and blew off the front door with your succubus temper? That's not UBS, okay? Obama girl, or what's the girl named Marcy Martin? That's not her. That's this other devil bitch, okay? He asked her in a neutral and calm, manly tone. He obviously already knew the answer. I was listening carefully, but a bit confused. She definitely did not sound like the teenage bomber girl. And what the fuck is a succubus? What was that? That's a woman that hunches you, okay? And when, you know, it could be whatever it is she hunching, if she want to hunch a dog, a cat, a man, a woman, whatever it is. But she takes your soul through the vagina, okay? Don't let me catch her. I know she's around here somewhere. Iblis saw you speeding through his block in your father's whip with her riding in it. So let me get this straight. Winter then fell in love or fell for the wrong ninja again. So she not hunching that ninja. She's hunching that ninja's son. I mean, it's about right. That's Winter's luck. Told me she was the same bitch he saw you with who was wearing the white mink. He said you've been supposed to deliver her to your father. What's the deal? I'm about to fix the door you blew down. Get up and you'll pass the tools to me when I tell you to. She leaped up. They walked down the corridor together. I stayed put. When they finally got around to fucking, which she actually had to ask for more than a few times, I didn't mind. He didn't set a shower for her, no scented candles or soaps or blunts or Henny or not even dead daisies. He butt fucked her on his floor, and that was that. There was no choreography, no passion or concern. Girl, he finna he about to get you, girl. Why you think he was looking at? Cause he finna get you too. Don't think you better, cause he ain't stuck nothing in there first, girl. He is coming for your beat, girl. Now after he hunched her, according to the Winter, who is now, you know, the puppy, okay, or the dog, the shaggy dog, right? He was trying to give her hints to leave. She wouldn't leave. She was just sitting right there. Eventually, he do what all niggas do. Go to the bathroom, put his clothes on, and walk out the door because, bitch, I want you to leave. Okay? Now, she didn't leave immediately. She went through his shits, looking for stuff. Okay? Winter said she found a key, right? But before she poofed and disappeared back to, you know, hell or wherever she is, you know, or back to her day job or whatever she do, you know, when she ain't succubusing. She said that the girl was looking on the monkey bars down at her. She could sense that this dog is going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. One time when she saw him petting me, she became jealous. What with the mutt? She asked him. Easy. She's a full-bred Lhasa Apso. Isn't she beautiful? He said. Winter was like, I don't know if he should have said the beautiful part. He might have made it hot for both of us. He continued on to say, look how pretty and clean her white fur is. He's doing that on purpose, okay, to make the girl jealous, right? And to get up into Winter's head to make her think that she's still top bitch. You're rubbing her. You should be rubbing me, she said, and left in a hissy fit. After she left, some young pretty chick arrived. Ooh, you have a pretty dog. When did you get her? She approached me. I gave a low grade growl. She squatted and petted me. Then she picked me up right away. I bit her. She screamed and let go. My forever nigga looked at me and smiled. You think that's funny? The pretty butch asked, all pissy. He answered back, nobody told you. So like I said, Winter is good in her position with that devil D. Okay, she good. Okay, Trey Songz is everything she wanted on earth. Okay, but now that she here in this place, you know, she thinking to herself, well, I mean, he keeping me around. No matter what position I play, I should be happy with the fact that he's keeping me around. And right now, the position she is playing is a dog, right? So because Lucifer 66 is all about chaos and turmoil, you know, he decides to allow Winter in the bed, in her dog form, in the bed with him and the young girl or the young pretty girl, right? The girl is saying to herself, do you always allow your dog to sleep in the bed with you? I mean, why not? Winter thinking her mind, yeah, bitch, I sleep in the bed with him all the time, okay? In dog form, snake form, whatever form he wants me to be, I'm that for him. Ooh. After that, I began sleeping in his bed each time he laid there alone. In the dark, I would lick his face first and he would kiss mine. I didn't want our first kiss to occur while I was a dog. Your first kiss, he ain't kissed you in the mouth yet, girl. Next thing is, because this is the devil and Winter in her dog form had done something very inappropriate. You hear me? It's bestiality in this damn book. And I'm like, Sister Soulja, you done did too much. You done carried this too far. The next day, Succubus used the key she had made for the front door to enter. I was seated on the bed waiting for bedtime. Whenever that would occur, I didn't know for sure. He was out for a while. Succubus lit 2 torches and the flames revealed what I had caught a whiff of. This bitch brought another dog. Okay, that's a concern, you know. She thinking in her mind, well, if I get her, the dog, some D, then maybe I can get me some D from Lucifer 66. That's what she thinking in her mind, right? Lucifer say, answer no. You not, take that dog downstairs in the basement. The girl say, well, why my dog can't stay up here? First of all, B, this ain't your house, okay? This is my firehouse, right? My Thunder cave, all right? This is my house. Take your dog downstairs. Well, why not? I'm just trying to, give your dog some happiness. He can give it to her. Lucifer said, I'm not going to have no puppies. There have been plenty of women in and out of his playpen. All of them looked way better than her. She was a no-action bitch. For some reason, though, I thought further. How come I never see any of the other females twice in a row? Meanwhile, this succubus showed up all of the time. What's the count on your side? A male voice had entered our darkness, sounding like he was on a speakerphone. I didn't hear no ringer or no doorbell or door opening though. He wasn't in here before he started talking either. And I never saw my nigga's house phone or cell phone even during the few times that the firehouse was well lit. 2006 for the week, my nigga answered back. So this is telling us, or it should be telling Winter, that this ninja is collecting something. We don't know what it is. She don't know what it is. But they each have goals, right? That they have to meet, quotas that they have to meet, okay? She don't quite understand. I don't quite understand yet either. But there are quotas that have to be made. All right, cool. What did father say? My nigga asked. Why ask when you already know? He's greedy and never satisfied. Who's that pretty thing you sped through the block with 2 times? First time, she was in your Jag wearing that winter mink. That's how I spotted her. My nigga hung up. My head swelled, even in the last stop before the drop. She knows she in a place that is not quite hell, but she is not moving away from the dude, okay? She don't mind following this dude straight to hell. Now know this, Succubus don't like the hoe, okay? So one day she there by herself, right? Being a dog, right? Succubus come through the door with a leash. She ain't got no dog on it, but she got the leash, right? Winter knows that she's there to get her, okay? So Winter trying to hide from Succubus, okay? Don't work. Winter is trying to get away from the Succubus, the Succubus catcher, Winter biter, okay? In her dog form. Ouch, you bitch, you. Threw her up against the wall. Next thing you know, Winter is knocked out. Blackness. She's always in darkness, but she's in blackness and she can feel herself being taken to the next spot. My mind clicked on before my eyes opened. Good thing I had no expectation to see light. Even in my dreams, there is no light. It's good that I had let light go. So now she knows she's in a place, right? She can smell things. She can hear things. She knows she's there with something. She knows she's inside of a cage. And there are animals or other beings or whatever that is in the same place with her that are being held in cages. I was thinking about him now as a means to blocking out all of this noise and foolery. Would he come and get me? Did he know where I was? Would he beat Succubus's ass until she told him where she put me? Would she ever tell him? Would she tell him when it's too late, after I was already dead? Oh, wait a minute. I'm already dead. I heard a rumble and felt the ground moving. All of the animals began wailing. They heard and felt it too. I never been in an earthquake, but that's the word that came to mind when the ground shook. When the walls shook and the cages began to rattle, I was like, hold up, is Bomber Girl? Never thought I'd be happy to see the young bitch. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share the Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves, you babies. Have a good one. Y'all, I'm moving. I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired.